Hello and welcome sports fans to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and business sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Jim McCoy. We've got Johnny McCoy on the camera coming to you live from Gary H. Wheeler Field in the Lithia Driveway Sports Complex in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore pregame show presented by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon and featuring the Bellevue College Bulldogs versus the Rogue Community College Ospreys. We are pleased you're joining us for this event on TableRockSports.net. And we welcome our home and visiting fans to the broadcast. Joe Brett is our executive producer. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And thank you to the 3,300 fans who already have. It's playoff time. We're in the first round. These two teams have seen each other in the preseason. Bellevue and Coach Richard Romaine Dica, quick to point out to me, it was a close, hard-fought victory for the Bulldogs, so taking nothing for granted here, although here in the South we always know that the soccer played up in Washington is a very tough and a very well and good established brand of soccer up there. So it'll be interesting to see what happens as Bellevue goes up against a Rogue Community College Ospreys program that is just in its second year back in existence after not fielding a team for a couple of years. The team fought and clawed its way into the playoffs last year, and just as the program continues to grow, they get more players in the program. This team that has always been strong defensively looks to be in pretty good shape coming into tonight. So we'll see how this goes up. You've got great defense on the part of the Ospreys, strong offense on the part of the Bulldogs, and we'll see who prevails in this match. It'll be time for us to go ahead and take a quick timeout, and when we return, we'll get you ready for the start of tonight's match, the Bulldogs and the Ospreys in NWAC playoff action here on TableRockSports.net.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
I love being a nurse, and RCC was the best way for me to start as a nurse. There's so many options for nursing pathways and healthcare jobs. I'm just so grateful that through RCC's nursing program, I was able to be a successful ICU nurse right out of the gate. Becoming a nurse through RCC changed my life. So I encourage anyone who's looking for a change in your personal or professional path to check out RCC. I found my path at RCC.
Carpet One, we can help you find the perfect floor.
Mom, I spilled again.
Try this. It's waterproof. I think this is it. Come see it in store. Our experts have it organized by color and style.
And right now, Lipford's is making floor shopping easy with the one-step flooring sale. Save up to 50% and pay no interest for 18 months. Come in and enjoy a seamless shopping experience today. Lipford's Carpet One, Medford and Grants Pass.
Hi, Rod here. Are you tired of sleeping on a hot, miserable mattress? It's time to save on a cool, comfortable night's sleep from Medford Mattress. Discover the full line of Beautyrest with advanced cooling technology and the super comfortable Beautyrest Black. Great sleep is a luxury you deserve. If you want to save on a cool, comfortable, healthy night's sleep, now's your chance. Only at Medford Mattress, downtown Medford, where quality is not costly.
Welcome back to Gary H. Wheeler Field, and looks like we're gonna do this upright. We're gonna have a public address announcer for this evening, and they'll introduce the starting lineups for each team, and then also we'll have the playing of our national anthem that will come right up. But as you can see here, coming into the game, Bulldogs coming in with a record of 9 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. The Ospreys with a record of 10-5-2. The Ospreys ended up taking the South region with a record of 9-1-2. So a very strong season for Coach Gavin Wilmot and his squad. Again, largely on their defensive performance. Esme Barnes, I think I would put up against just about every goalkeeper in the conference, and a very strong team defensively. Meanwhile, like I said, on the other side of the coin, the Bulldogs come in having scored 38 goals on the year, and you don't win the amount of games that they have unless you can play some good defense.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Southern Oregon and Lithia Driveway Fields, home of your 2024 South Region champion Rogue Ospreys. Tonight, the Ospreys play host to the second round of the NWAC playoffs to the visiting Bellevue Bulldogs. Before we get into the game, if you are able, I would ask that you please rise, turn your attention to the flag as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. It is my honor to introduce the teams this evening, and we will start with the Bulldogs from Bellevue. In goal, number 31, Paige Boyce. Number 7, Madeline Long. Number 9, Sarai Perdomo. Number 10, Macy Masterson. Number 11, Brooke Reiber. Number 12, Isabella Marquette. Number 13, Carly Ellis. Number 14, Emerson Nguyen. Number 16, Lane Davis. Number 18, Oteta Kitioni. Number 20, Tallulah Baumgart. And now, your Rogue Ospreys. Starting in goal, number 1, Esme Barnes. Number 3, Sophia Source. Number 4, Riley Yonker. Number 5, Emma Bowen. Number 6, Reagan Hussey. Number 7, Mackenzie Christensen. Number 10, Isabella Botero. Number 14, Michaela Peterson. Number 17, Mary Whalen. Number 22, Megan Vorberg. And number 23, Katie Erno. The Ospreys are coached by Gavin Wilmot, assisted by Wade Johnson. And the Bulldogs are coached by Richard Romaine Deka and assisted by Nutty Pregame. I apologize. That's everybody. Let's have a great match.
So there you have it, the starting lineups for tonight's match. And again, we'll just go ahead and post that graphically for you. First of all, for the Bulldogs, Paige Boyce at goalkeeper. It'll be Madeline Long, Brooke Reber, Isabella Marquardt, Emerson Wynn defensively, Sarai Perdomo at midfielder, Macy Masterson in midfield, Carly Ellis, Lane Davis, Atetya Kitchiona, and Tallulah Baumgart. Then looking at the starting lineup for the host Ospreys, Esme Barnes in goal, Michaela Peterson, Reagan Hussey, Mackenzie Christensen, and Katie Erno along the back line. Megan Vorberg, Sophia Source, Emma Bone in the midfield. The forwards, Mary Whalen, Riley Yunker, and Bella Botero. Been a pleasant day here in the it's been a pleasant day here in the Rogue Valley today. And right now, temperature at game time is 54 degrees under cloudy skies, but no threat of rain in the forecast. The men, for those of you that are here locally, the men will be in action tonight at 7:30 right here at this facility. The Ospreys wearing their home white uniforms with blue numerals. Bulldogs still gathered at their bench, going over last-minute instructions. But if you're an Ospreys fan, amazing to be here, just to realize that not more than a couple of seasons ago that the women's program was non-existent at that point in time after having run for a few years. But here they are coming off a season where they have earned their first regional championship. Bulldogs now out here in their dark blue uniforms with white numerals. The whistle blows. And away we go. Trying to run onto it for the Bulldogs, Emerson Wynn. She's looking toward the middle, deflected out by Mackenzie Christensen. Bellevue keeping possession. Brooke Reber over in the corner. Tapped away defensively by the Ospreys. Looks like Megan Vorberg over there. Violation on the throw, and it will be Osprey ball. Running onto it, Riley Yunker, but has it quickly taken away by Macy Masterson. Masterson wearing number 10. Over there with Sarai Perdomo. Bulldogs swing it around the horn. Vorberg there defensively for the Ospreys. Switch by the Bulldogs. Up the right wing. Laying it off, Brooke Reber for Perdomo. Trying to run onto it for the Ospreys, Sophia Source. And now Erno with it. She's going to run up the left sideline, looking to send a through ball over to Botero. Botero runs it down deep in Bulldog territory. And it'll be a corner kick for the Ospreys. Botero, wearing number 10, has her sleeves rolled up, ready to go to work. Getting set to deliver the corner kick. Low kick along the ground and laying out and making the save. There's Paige Boyce. She'll boot it away. And now trying to chase it down is Emma Bone. Free kick awarded to the Ospreys on the violation. Erno going to send it back to her goalkeeper, Barnes. Peterson up the right side. Now they try to work it toward the middle. Go over left side. Mackenzie Christensen. Katie Erno. And there to break it up for the Bulldogs, Lane Davis. Now play in front of the net. Barnes is there. And Bone's going to clear it away. Isabella Marquardt running onto it for the Bulldogs. Trying to make a move and taking a look. Wide of the right post, Macy Masterson. Coming into the match, Bellevue with 38 goals on the season. Led by Oteta Kitchona with 12 on the season. Ball across the face of the goal. Megan Verberg trying to chase it down for RCC. It'll go out of bounds. Bellevue with possession. Kitchona, the leading scorer on the team, wears number 18. Clearing it away. Bone for the Ospreys. She's playing kind of a deep midfield position. Davis upfield for Masterson. Masterson to Ellis. Perdomo, but has that deflected by an Osprey defender. Erno clears it out of bounds for the Bulldog throw. Play for the ball sourced there along with Perdomo. Possession to the Bulldogs. Shot. And there to wrap it up, Esme Barnes. In regional play, the Ospreys, the stingiest team in the South region. Bulldogs work up the right sideline. Ospreys with numbers committed defensively. Junker battle for the ball along with Isabella Marquardt. Otero starts to make a move, but there with the defense is Tallulah Baumgart. She'll send it right now into the middle. Little give and go game there. Osprey clearance. And a free kick awarded to the Ospreys. Esme Barnes with a save percentage of 86% on the season. Surrendering on average 1.17 goals per game and 8 shutouts. Erno with the Osprey throw. Source sends it left for Botero. Botero in between a pair of defenders. Deflected out. Rogue will try it again. Davis and Reber with the defense. Baumgart there as Junker tries to make a play on the ball. She moves away from the defender to Vorberg. Vorberg sending it right. Now up the right side it goes. Left side, if you're looking at it from the perspective of the attack for Bellevue. Perdomo for Masterson, but there with the takeaway are the Ospreys. But Davis fights for it, wins that battle. Send it in the direction of the Osprey goal, wide of the far post. And a goal kick for Rogue. Sophia Source coming out of the match for RCC. Gabrielle Heverly wearing number 12 with the brace on her right leg, checks in. She was one of a slew of Ospreys injured last year. Their first year back, Ospreys not only didn't have a whole lot of numbers in terms of personnel, but a lot of their attack was wiped out by the injury bug. Had to survive on defense, and defense almost exclusively. This year a little bit different. Botero been a welcome addition to the Osprey attack. Whalen, who was a big part of the offense for the Ospreys last year, now with more support to work with. Ospreys remain still a team that doesn't score a whole lot of goals, but they make what they get count. Barnes will line up the goal kick. She has played all but 107 minutes at goalkeeper this season for the Ospreys. Katie Erno running on to it. And a good battle for the ball there. Heverly swings it and kind of splits the difference between Bone and Erno. Whalen will run it down for the Rogue throw. Check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, 107.9 FM, and streaming live at theacesportsradio.com, featuring 5 live NFL games a week, the Ace Sports Radio. Baumgart to Perdomo. Again, Perdomo, the most lethal in terms of scoring. But there, with the lefty boot, Kittiona. With the attempt at Barnes there, and Barnes will send it away. Nice deep high kick. Vorberg will dish it off for Peterson. Over to Whalen on the right side. Takeaway by Bellevue. Masterson, Perdomo, and Reagan Hussey will kick it out of there for the clearance. Davis with the throw in to Madeline Long. Baumgart fires it right straight up the middle. Clearance by Christensen and the Ospreys. Trying to run over and pick it up is Isabella Marquardt. Marquardt working the sidelines. Trying to connect with Emerson Wynn. Running into the middle to take the ball is Heverly. Sends it to Junker. Junker warded off the ball, trying to win it back now against Bellevue. Whalen. And it deflects off of Tallulah Baumgart. Working along the back, Madeline Long. She's there along with Davis. They'll switch it left. And upfield they go. Bone there for RCC. Vorberg. Whalen. And they go middle to Heverly as Patero deflects it back to Christensen. Erno with the ball, working against Davis. Broken up, and Christensen, little pooch kick there. Junker for RCC, little short passing game. Carly Ellis, then we have Perdomo. And down in the corner it rolls. Looks like this should be a throw for RCC. Looking upfield, trying to throw up line, and free kick for Bellevue. Brooke Reber. Into traffic. There's the ball. Fielding it on the bounce, Esme Barnes. And she'll get ready to send it away. Whistle stopping play and a free kick awarded to RCC. Emma Bone there. She's going to go ahead and walk away from it. And Reagan Hussey with the kick. Looking far upfield. Erno. Trying to fight for the ball. Shake the defender. Tries to work it upfield, but Davis is there. Christensen. Davis. Working through traffic. Cleared away by the Ospreys. And a foul called against RCC. Contact there with Heverly and Kachona. Tallulah Baumgart. Looks like she'll be taking care of the free kick. But we also have there Carly Ellis. Three-player wall set up for the Ospreys. Perdomo in there also as well in this mix, so we'll see who ends up taking it. Perdomo. And it remains a scoreless ball game. Those set pieces always make your heart stop for a second. Goal kick by Barnes. Baumgart working against Vorberg. She'll swing it right. Davis looking up the middle of the field in the direction of Perdomo, and Kachona as well. Ball bounces to the turf. Davis there. Botero for the Ospreys. A little bit of contact there. Heverly trying to win it for RCC. Tight quarters. Kicking it out. Junker wearing number 4. Now up line it goes for Vorberg, but that'll wind up out of bounds. Bellevue throw as we're just about upon the halfway point of the match. Still pretty evenly played at this point. Jonah trying to chase it down, but a pair of Osprey defenders there. Cleared out. Here's Junker with it. Junker trying to work against Marquardt. Over for Heverly. Heverly to Bone, but breaking it up. Perdomo. Sends it back for Davis. Baumgart trying to split the difference between Peterson and also back there Megan Vorberg. Davis toward the middle, and now here is Mary Whalen. Whalen, the second leading scorer on the team for the Ospreys, with 6 on the 2024 campaign. Now here's a big boot. Over the goal it goes by Macy Masterson. Barnes out of Ashland High School. Getting set for the goal kick. And she can put some power behind it. Junker gets a boot on it. Marquardt. Now over for Ellis. Ellis trying to work the left side, but there defensively, Vorberg for the Ospreys. Chona over there, and Hussey got some height on that kick. Foul called against Bellevue and a free kick for the Ospreys. Here at this mark on the field, it'll be Hussey taking care of it. Long kick downfield. There with the header is Ellis. Ball pinballed around. You can see over there, way across from us, the NWAC banners for the men's program from 2020 and 2023. Riley Junker over to Whalen. Ball situated on the far side of the field. Tried to get there. Can't get there quite in time as Vorberg. Ellis sends it downfield, but there to clear it out is Mackenzie Christensen. Yellow card issued on the play, and it'll be a free kick for RCC. Hussey surveying the pitch. Reagan Hussey, another local product for RCC out of Eagle Point High School. Vorberg has it taken away. Kalila Abay there. She's into the game for Coach Romaine. Barnes way upfield. Junker there gets a touch on it. Ball bounces around and it ultimately winds up in the care of Barnes. Another high kick. Junker trying to get there, but there's Heverly. And then a kick kind of shanked there by the goalkeeper, Boyce. Davis, though, takes it away. Got Erno there. Heverly. Erno. And now down on the corner. On an angle there where the RCC defender couldn't quite get to it. Substitution coming on for Bellevue. Coming out of the lineup is Brooke Reber. And re-entering the match is Emerson Wynn, number 14. Davis along the sideline, tries to send it upfield. Mackenzie Christensen there. Ball just stays in bounds. Now, Hitchona. And it'll be a Bellevue throw. Running onto it, trying to get there is Emma Bone. Yunker with it. Sends it up for Bone. Bone with a man coming, but she dishes to Heverly. Now to the outside for Whalen. Whalen, Vorberg. Sends it over to the middle. Hussey outside to Christensen. Little collision there. But play on they do. Ball out of bounds for the Bulldog throw. Fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at lithiasuperstore.com. And our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular, Southern Oregon, now with 9 locations nearby to serve you. Perdomo, she's going to have a look. Hooks it a little bit left. Barnes will kick it up the right side. Yunker gets a noggin on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog ball. Baumgart. Dribbling out toward the right side. Now the Ospreys with a momentary takeaway. Yunker has it, but then it is taken back by Masterson. Masterson trying to split traffic. There's Kitchona, but now Ospreys with the ball. Heverly, Masterson trying to chase it down. It'll be a throw for Bellevue. Baumgart, defended by Yunker, toward the middle of the pitch. Baumgart sends a long ball down in the direction of Emerson Wynn. A goal kick for RCC. Line drive upfield. Chona there. Well, that there defensively for the Ospreys is Emma Bone. They'll work it right. Masterson over there. Baumgart, lefty boot. But there defensively, Mackenzie Christensen for the Ospreys. It'll be a Bellevue throw-in. Perdomo going to go ahead and come out for a breather. We got less than 12 minutes, plus whatever stoppage. And we don't anticipate, at least at this point, not much of that. Davis, the throw-in, up line. And they're trying to make a play on it. Looks like we've got Natalie Yass into the match. Heverly, Junker. Ospreys working that right side. Now the through ball downfield to Katie Erno. Erno tripped up. Down for a moment or two. Davis, little foot race there against Christensen. Toward the middle. Clearance by Christensen, and this one booted out of the ballpark. Barnes with the line drive goal kick. Michaela Peterson having sent it upfield. Erno with the ball. Swings it for Bone. Ball upfield. Baumgart ultimately prevails on that. Galila Abai working it for Caciono. Her diagonal kick wide of the far post. So it'll be a goal kick for the Ospreys. I want to remind you that before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bros gives back to the communities they serve in support of kids and local efforts to help others. Dutch Bros. Big kick downfield. Bounces over Heverly. Bounces over Botero. Davis comes up with it. Over to Masterson. It's off to the right side, and Erno will clear it out of bounds. Battle over in the corner. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Ball sent over to the middle of the field. Bulldogs in traffic. Now here's Davis with it. Davis going to lay into it. And that ends up off into the parking lot. Today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass on the banks of the Rogue River and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Barnes with the high kick, and it bounces. Davis trying to gain control of it, but there's Botero. Botero looking toward the middle, instead lays it off to the left side to Erno. Foot race to the ball. Erno trying to angle it toward the goal. And much to the delight of the Osprey faithful, we have a goal kick, a corner kick, I should say, by RCC. Here's the kick. A header on that. Bounces right. Bellevue with the ball with just a little more than 5 minutes left to go in the half. Bulldog throw in. Whalen, her header ends up on top of the canopy over on the sidelines. Crowd around the ball. Bulldogs end up losing control of it. RCC with the throw in. Ospreys with it, Heverly. There's Junker. Junker sends it left to Erno. Erno working against Wynn. She'll try to shake the defender there. Otero. And a throw in for RCC. Trying to run onto it. There is Botero. Christensen. Erno. Heverly can't quite get there in time. So there's Masterson for Bellevue. She's on the move, and now Kachona sprinting down the right sideline. Loses one defender, but is slowed up by Christensen. Play in front of the net. Barnes, though, with a save. Erno with it. Frenetic action here late in the first half. Botero with it. Taken by Bellevue. Bone there. And goes out of bounds and gets the crowd fired up here late in the first half. Heverly. Little collision there. Now the ball in the middle of the field. Mackenzie Christensen. She'll handle the free kick. Got some options, and we'll see what she chooses. She's just going to go ahead and roll it for Erno. And then now Christensen pops it up toward the middle of the field. Vorberg trying to get there. And then it's Heverly taking a fall as she tries to make a play. Out of the back come the Bulldogs. Now for Kitchiona. And there to pick it up off the grass, or the turf as it were, Esme Barnes. About a minute and a half and change in the first half. Ball popped up high in the air. Emerson Wynn wearing 14 off to Masterson. Now to Kitchiona, and definitely see why she is such a big weapon for Bellevue. Tremendous speed. Masterson up the middle of the pitch. Race toward the corner. Free kick for the Ospreys. Erno taps it back before Kitchiona gets there. Otero trying to make a turn there, but ends up losing it out of bounds. Davis will handle the throw in for Bellevue. Ball loose on the turf. Vorberg trying to make a play on it against Ellis. Left side. Bulldogs on the move. Defensively, the Ospreys shut the door. Kitchiona there, but not having it is Bone. She'll send it over to the right side. Wayland can't quite get there in time. A bike on the move, sends it straight up the middle. Vorberg for RCC. Race for the ball. Up the sideline it goes. And it'll be a throw in for the Ospreys. Right now into stoppage time. That's the whistle, and that will end the first half of play. At the intermission, it remains a scoreless ball game. We will pause for messages, and then we'll return with the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. That follows here on TableRockSports.net.
RCC prepared me for this career path by giving me the tools and experience from my teachers to help guide me where I needed to go, along with the flexibility to choose my own career path. I think the connection between college and success in life is the ability to explore aspects of education that you never thought was possible. So if you're interested in welding, fabrication, or designing, please reach out and contact RCC. I found my path at RCC.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Here at Lithium Driveway Field, it is scoreless at the half between the Ospreys and Bulldogs. A defensive match thus far. Each team, I would say early, we saw possession favor the Bulldogs, and then as the half progressed, the Ospreys would love nothing more than to get you involved in a track meet. They've got a couple of players that can really run the field well. People like Bella Matero and Katie Erno from her outside defender spot, Mary Whalen, and get you into that kind of game. So they've pretty much really played to a standoff at this point. For those of you who live locally and are fans of college soccer, I want to remind you that after this match, we will have the RCC men in action tonight. Their match will be coming up at 7:30. The RCC men will be taking on Everett. And talking with Coach Greg Milk, that's going to be quite a battle. It'll be a good matchup between these two teams. And looking forward to seeing what that holds in store. Right now, well, we have the opportunity, and there are not many of them in a soccer game. They move by pretty quick. Let's go ahead and pause for messages, recognize our sponsors, and then we'll be back right about 2 minutes or so.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage?
Yeah.
Download the Try Us app.
Here we go.
U.S. Cellular works great out here. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my... Yep, it's working.
Download the U.S. Cellular Try Us app for a free 30-day trial.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
RCC provides a unique learning education experience where they don't just teach you the head knowledge so that you come out understanding your craft, but they also give you the hands-on experience where you can end up mastering your craft. Taking the first step is the best thing that you could do for your life. So contact RCC today, schedule a tour so that you can begin your journey so that your dreams can become your reality as well. I found my path at RCC.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're going to do is you're going to take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Our halftime report brought to you by Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Visit playmedford.com to find the latest fall activity guide. Sports leagues, classes, field trips, and special events await you. Visit playmedford.com and click on the Program Guide tab to learn more. We're scoreless at the half, and it'll be interesting to see how this standoff plays out. Could it go all the way down to extra time and penalty kicks? Well, we're not sure. You get a feeling that sometimes it's just a matter of finding that one little crack in the armor, or sometimes a big play. I've seen more than a couple of matches decided by kicks from long range that you can't find out of traffic, and next thing you know, you have a team that has scored and now has the upper hand. How will that go? We'll have to stick around and find out. We've got 45 minutes of soccer coming your way, and right now, it's just hard to say at this point who's, like I said, early on in the game, it seemed like it was Bellevue that had a few looks, and you can certainly see with her speed how Kitchona is a handful for the opposition. But who knows? I mean, you look at still, for all the goals that she scored this year, leading the team with 12, that they've got plenty of others like Tallulah Baumgart you have to keep your eye on. Sarai Perdomo with 4 on the season. Macy Masterson. Really, they get contributions from quite a number of people. We'll go ahead and take a break right now, and we're just moments away from the start of the second half. It's a scoreless draw. We'll be right back after these messages.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home. and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
I ride the bus a lot. RVTD's UMO app with fare capping means I will never pay more than the daily or monthly cap. RVTD gets me to school, work, volunteering, shopping, and even coffee for a fixed amount each month. UMO gives me one less thing to worry about. Thanks, RVTD.
Did you know the City of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? The Fall Program Guide is out. Find out about all the recreation and learning opportunities at playmedford.com. It is Bellevue and Rogue scoreless at halftime. We got 45 minutes of soccer coming up in just mere moments. And again, a reminder that the RCC men will be in action against Everett, and that match will be coming up at 7:30 tonight. Talk about all the stuff we've got to do in Southern Oregon. Actually, this area will be the site for the Cascade Collegiate Conference tournament that'll be going on starting tomorrow, and then they'll pick up with play on Tuesday, and then the finals will come out on Thursday. So looking forward to all of that action. I think for anybody that's a soccer aficionado, that there is plenty to take in, plenty to enjoy coming up over the next few days. I see that both teams are getting their warm-ups in as they prepare for the second half. RCC, Bellevue, trying to play for the right to advance. Of course, the big tournament will end up be coming up here on the 15th and 17th up at the Starfire Complex up in Tukwila, Washington, up there in the Seattle area. And that's always a big event. And these teams that are all facing off tonight trying to earn their right to get there. Southern Oregon has a new place to play in Medford, the Rogue X Aquatics and Events Center. 2 pools, a splash pad, and plenty of gym and court space to accommodate your indoor sports. Learn more at roguexmedford.com for daily information on open swim and gym hours and all the X has to offer. roguexmedford.com. The Ospreys, in their home white uniforms, retaking the field. And they will move from right to left here in the second half. Bulldogs with one final cheer before they take to the field. And Heverly, who came in midway through the first half, looks like she'll go ahead and remain in the lineup for the Ospreys. Otherwise, it looks like we're pretty much with the same lineup we started the game with. Fans here in attendance might have been treated to an entertaining match. And now we'll see who can untie the knot. The whistle blows, and the second half is underway. Christensen will kick it right for Hussey. Peterson. And Bone shielded off the ball. Can't quite get to it, but Junker's there. She'll send it left. for Erno, and then upfield is Mackenzie Christensen. Bellevue, Ellis with it, sends it left for Wynn. Wynn back into the middle. Vorberg gets a boot on it. But Christensen is there for the clearance. So send it upfield to Erno. Erno. Heverly, and then to Botero. Botero looking in the direction of Young. She'll run up onto the ball. It's 1-on-3 defensively. She's going to go ahead and take it out to the right side and then go ahead and have a shot from the angle, and they're snagging it out of the air as Page boys. Vorberg trying to make a move with the ball. Tapped out of bounds. Erno to Vorberg. Ball taken by Bellevue. Natalie Yuss with it. Down on the corner now. Galila Abai slides through traffic and over the back line it goes. Barnes will send it away for RCC. We're just a couple of minutes here into the second half. Traffic around the ball. Marquardt sends it for Yas. There in the middle is Peterson. Christensen will send it out. Ball bounces back in the direction of Esme Barnes. She sizes up her options and sends it away. Vorberg, Erno, and then there's Abai with it. She'll try to work against the Osprey defender. Sends it right. And now, having a look, Ichona. Can't hit on the attempt, and there is Junker. Ball deflects off the header for a Bulldog throw-in. Whalen. And she'll fight for the ball. Looks upfield, trying to connect with Botero. But long there for Bellevue. Davis up the field, leading the charge. And now we're going to have a play. And Bellevue unties the knot. The Bulldogs on the quick attack. Working like a fine-tuned machine, and now they take the 1-0 lead against RCC. The Ospreys have not had to spend much time chasing the game, especially in the last several weeks. It'll be interesting to see what they can do as they try to make a comeback. Now, Botero trying to run onto it. Long also back there, but the goalkeeper, Boyce, gets there in time. Ellis looking toward the middle. Erno there to clear it away. Kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw for Bellevue. Kick toward the middle. Barnes takes it on a bounce. Sends it upfield. Takes a couple of hops on that turf, and this time of year it can take some pretty lively hops in the colder weather. Now Kidiona tries to get there, but not before Barnes is able to wrap her arms around it. Yunker trying to work in traffic, and the ball deflected by the referee, so kind of a little bit of a do-over here. Now Bone runs onto it for RCC, but also there is Baumgart. Well, kick toward the middle, Baumgart. Madeline Long up the right side to Abai. Some fancy footwork there. Kitchiona. And a battle ensues, 1v1 with Vorberg. Megan will end up tapping it away. Yunker gets there, tries to work it left. Botero can't quite get there in time. Good idea there, and a free kick awarded to the Ospreys. Botero against Davis. Eliciting some oohs and ahs from the crowd in attendance here this evening. Whalen with a nice touch there. Yunker loses the handle on it. Mackenzie Christensen up the left side. Davis, now Abai. She'll try to work it toward the middle, but Vorberg says, no, you're not, and clears it out of bounds. There's the cross in traffic, and Barnes fighting for it, taken away, and now Bone tries to get it out of harm's way. Ellis there with it, tries to connect with Masterson, but Heverly sends it out. Send it to the right side to Abai. Abai working in traffic. Mackenzie Christensen there, now up the right side. Junker, Botero, back to the ball. And trying to direct traffic there, deflected away, Heverly on it. Vorberg, back to Katie Erno. Bone. Now right side for Whalen. Whalen drops in a kick that is taken by Isabella Marquardt. Now sends it to Cagiona. Of course, everywhere she goes, she's going to attract a lot of attention. Ellis, middle of the field. Getting there defensively is Vorberg, fielding it on the bounce. Barnes. She sends it out. Junker getting there, tapping it ahead. Trying to get there to Botero. Bellevue there, through ball, but well in front of Cagiona. Barnes upfield. Botero there. Botero. And Baumgart with the takeaway. Baumgart, just one of those strong physical players that's tough to work around. Ball upfield. Junker with the header. Joss with it toward the middle. Masterson regains her footing. Cagiona there. And now Joss with it. But well played by the goalkeeper Barnes. Substitution in the match. Richard Romaine Dika will send a bye to the bench for a well-deserved breather. Marquardt looking middle. But there, good defense by the Ospreys. Gabrielle Heverly there. She'll try to work it out of the back, up the middle. Joss. Hussey doing a good job defensively there. In effect, kind of shielding Cagiona away from the ball. Free kick for Bellevue. Baumgart. Now for Cagiona. Trying to outrace the defense here. So they'll work it toward the middle, but there for the Ospreys. As Megan Vorberg over there. As Marquardt tries to make a move. Botero. She gets it out of traffic, works it away, but Baumgart there for Bellevue. Davis running hard up the right side. Cagiona working against Christensen. Across the face of the goal it goes and out of bounds. Barnes, and that ends up bouncing over Botero. Peterson gets a boot on it. Heverly, Vorberg to Erno. But Davis gets there first. Davis working against Vorberg. And then she'll try to cross it into the middle. Yes there, but the header sails wide right. Lippert's Carpet One, 2 giant warehouses, design help, and certified flooring installers. Lippert's Carpet One, Medford, and Grants Pass. Barnes the goal kick for RCC. Masterson tries to advance it, but Hussey clears. Junker looking for Erno. Bellevue winning it back. Baumgart, Ellis, Marquardt. Into the middle for Yas against Emma Bone. She'll fire the shot. And there to wrap her mitts around it, Esme Barnes. Ball way high in the air. Junker toward the middle of the pitch. Long back there. Whalen with a deflection. Marquardt tried to run onto it. She gets there. Sends it for Kitiana. Yas. Now toward the middle. Irene Thongole wearing number 21. Into the match there. We saw her get a touch on it. Thongole. Bellevue forward. Kick toward the middle. Peterson deflecting it. Erno sending it out of bounds. Your score 1-0. So still very much anyone's match, although possession here in the second half thus far has certainly favored Bellevue. Erno trying to send it up the left side, looking in the direction of, I believe that's Botero over there. Battle for the ball. And Baumgart sends it left for Marquardt. Has a look on frame, rolls gently to Barnes. Bone, Peterson, but Yas is there. Yas manages to keep control. But RCC will end up clearing it out. Junker. And now here's Davis. Davis looking upfield, but Christensen with the deflection. Ellis. Now Marquardt. Send it in the direction of Kachona. And the Ospreys get it back. Baumgart battling with Heverly. Kadiona dishes off, and they'll try to work it in the middle, and Barnes dodging danger. Emerson Wynn also working her way into that mix. Carly Ellis. Kachona trying to get there. Barnes gets there first. Marquardt up the left side. Now working it toward the middle. Bowen anticipating that movement. Ball goes across the field. Looks like we'll have Yoss coming off for Bellevue. And checking back in, Sarai Perdomo. Bone clears it out. Davis there. And Hussey deflected out of bounds. A corner kick for Bellevue. Lippert's Carpet 1, 2 giant warehouses. Design help and certified flooring installers. Lippert's Carpet 1, Medford, and Grants Pass. On the corner kick, out it goes, and then a shot from the wing. Way over the frame. RCC has 20 minutes to see if they can't come up with an equalizer. Botero shakes the defender, works her way up the wing. Yunker running toward the middle. Now here's Whalen for the Ospreys. Keeps the ball in bounds. Good battle going on there between Whalen and Marquardt. There, it looked like it might be a potential opportunity for Masterson and Bellevue. But RCC will boot it away. Davis chasing it down. Now Baumgart. Lefty boot upfield. Trying to get there is Emerson Wynn. Wynn down the left wing. Working it toward the middle, but there to break it up is Peterson for RCC. Running onto the ball. Botero with it. Botero! Hot shot move there, and it goes out of bounds. Wayland throw in for RCC. Heverly. Shot attempt deflected. Now a collision just outside the 18. Heverly just a little slow to get up. No, I'm okay. Now Boyce will kick it out. Katie Erno trying to make a play on the ball. Baumgart. Ellis looking left. Marquardt. She'll dish left for Wynn. And a little battle going on there with Peterson. The kick bounces into traffic. Out it goes. Bulldog throw. Boyce will go ahead and send it up the left side. Trying to get there is Mary Whalen. Peterson to Whalen. Now Yunker. Now over to the left side, Botero. Botero going to try to see if she can't keep it inbounds. She can, and it'll be a throw for Bellevue. Bulldogs on the attack. Send the ball way upfield to Cacciona. And Hussey there defensively for RCC. Ellis on the move. Kick. Fielded on the bounce. Barnes looking like a shortstop. Makes the clean play and now sends it up toward midfield. Yunker and a pair of Bulldogs trying to make a play on the ball. There's Marquardt. Up the left side, then she'll go middle with it with Cacciona. Bouncing ball, Barnes there. Big kick on the punt. It'll end up bouncing out of bounds for the Osprey throw. Katie Erno taking care of the throw-in. Ball tipped around. Ospreys, Yunker trying to fight for it. Bones there. And Peterson just keeps it in bounds. There's Mary Whalen with it. Fighting her off. Masterson for Cacciona. Working against Reagan Hussey. Well played by Barnes. That was a close one. And what a sequence there. Couple 3 looks there for the Bulldogs. But the play of Barnes and a couple of bounces go the Ospreys' way, and they just avoid going down by 2. Baumgart, Davis, Long, everybody along the back line getting a piece of the action there. Marquardt working that left side, looks in the direction of Wynn. Rogue touched it last. Clearance by RCC. Long working with it. A lot of open space. Now they'll go middle with it for Ellis. Taking it from Perdomo is Heverly. Now here on the move, Masterson with it. Her kick wide of the right post, and out of bounds it goes. Thungo late, taken away by Katie Erno. Erno working up the left sideline, feeding it for Botero. Botero has it knocked away by Davis. It'll be a throw-in for RCC. Throw-in cleared out by Bellevue, and it ends up booted out of bounds. So the Ospreys will try it again. Ospreys trying to get an opportunity there, but it cleared away. Now Whalen tries the header. Junker. But Baumgart there. A free kick for Bellevue. Marquardt. Left side. Feeds for Wynn. But as she received that, that was out of bounds. Throw in over the head of Junker. Throw for Whalen. Bounces toward the middle. RCC. Looked like Botero might have a look there for a moment, but Davis and the Bulldogs able to clear it out. Hussey sends it away. Galila Abai, number 19, getting ready to take care of the throw for Bellevue. Nine minutes to go. Bone sends it out. Botero with it. But getting there first is Lane Davis. Baumgart. Ellis. Slight bobble there by Barnes, but she hauls it in, and now we'll kick it out. Baumgart goes straight up the middle, and Barnes is there. Gabrielle Heverly battling for the ball, along with Ellis. Now the ball kicked upfield, trying to get there is Botero. Botero up the right side, shakes the defender, looking toward the middle. Oh my goodness. What a play that would have been. Ball in the air. Bai trying to run onto it. Erno trying to get ahead of her. Try to cut off her route. Heverly out of traffic. Boots it out of bounds. Irene Thungale heads to the sidelines. No, Tato Hichiona checking back in for Bellevue. Scrum around the ball, but a throw in for RCC. And it looks like a yellow card issued against the Bellevue bench. Not sure what that's about. Less than 5 minutes to go. Ball lofted in the air toward the middle. Ellis, then Wynn there. It's Jonah trying to work her way out of traffic up the left side. Looking in the direction of the near post, but Close but no cigar. Hoyland and Perdomo working against each other. Sarai works over into the corner. Ball tapped out of bounds. Macy Masterson. She's got a foot on the ball right now. Now to Baumgart. Bulldogs trying to salt this one away. Be a throw in for the Bulldogs. For over 50 years, Bills Glass has been the industry leader and clear choice in Southern Oregon. Whether it's auto or residential glass, Bills Glass covers the complete spectrum from your vehicle to any room in your home. Throw in, ball knocked around, and Hussey kicks it out. Ospreys shut up defensively, and of course we got a big scrum there in the corner. Not to mention a collection of Everett players over there in the corner. It'll be a throw for RCC, looking in the direction of Heverly. Bulldogs on the takeaway. Davis boots it out, and that'll hit the canopy, and away it goes. RCC throw. Botero trying to run on it there. Foul called against RCC. Free kick for Bellevue. Time running out on the Ospreys' hopes. Hussey falls to the turf, and Kiciona trying to work a left-footed kick, and there is Esme Barnes. Now we're just about into stoppage time. Hoyland with it. She'll work it up the right side. And the deflection there by Marquardt. Marquardt with the throw for the Bulldogs. Wynn will send it down the line to Kiciona. Will foot race there between Kiciona and Reagan Hussey. And a yellow card issued to Reagan Hussey for the push. Corner kick. And once again, out of bounds. Throw in for RCC, up line. And a free kick for the Ospreys. Ball down the way. And it still remains in bounds. And the whistle blows. And Bellevue advances thanks to a 1-0 victory over the RCC Ospreys. So the Bulldogs move on. Well, a fine season for the Ospreys, who won the South Region in NWAC this year, comes to conclusion. A very tightly contested defensive match with a single goal, the difference maker. That'll wrap up our coverage for tonight. For cameraman Johnny McCoy, I'm Jim McCoy saying thank you for joining us and have a great evening.